Imagine this. You wake up one morning, clip a leash onto your dog's collar, and step outside for a normal walk. Your dog is calm, obedient, friendly, but later that same day, authorities knock on your door. Not because your dog attacked someone, not because it was aggressive, but because of what breed it is. You're told you have two options: give up your dog, pay a massive fine, or face prison time. This isn't fiction. This is reality in many parts of the world. Across dozens of countries, specific dog breeds are banned, restricted, or classified as dangerous. But why? Are these dogs truly born violent? Or are they victims of fear, media sensationalism, and irresponsible human behavior? Today, we're not just listing names. We're diving deep into the top 10 most illegal dog breeds in the world. We'll explore their history, the incidents that shaped public fear, and what modern science actually says about canine aggression. Are these laws protecting people or punishing the wrong end of the leash? Let's find out. 1. Pit Bull Terrier. We begin with the most controversial name on this list, the Pit Bull Terrier. Today, it is the most banned dog breed on Earth, restricted or outlawed in more than 20 countries, including the UK, Canada, and Australia. History. In the 19th century, pit bulls were not feared. They were trusted. In England and the United States, they were known as nanny dogs, famous for their patience and gentleness with children. Families relied on them for protection and companionship, but humans saw something else: strength. Pit bulls were exploited for bull baiting and illegal dogfighting. A dog once bred for loyalty was turned into a weapon. The controversy: one of the biggest myths surrounding pit bulls is the so-called lockjaw. Science has completely debunked this. Their jaws are anatomically identical to other dog breeds. The real issue is a trait called gameness, the tendency to stay focused and not give up easily. In the hands of irresponsible owners, this trait becomes dangerous. In places like Ontario, Canada, laws are so strict that even dogs that merely look like pit bulls can be seized. 2. Japanese Tosa. Often called the sumo wrestler of the dog world, the Japanese Tosa is massive, powerful, and intimidating. This breed was developed in Japan's Tosa region specifically for ritualized dog fighting. Why it's feared. A Tosa can weigh up to 200 pounds and was bred to fight silently. No barking, no growling, no warning. For lawmakers, this silence is terrifying. In countries like the UK, Norway, Denmark, and Turkey, the Japanese Tosa is illegal. In Japan, regulated matches still exist, but outside its homeland, the breed is considered too unpredictable to allow. 3. Dogo Argentino. This striking white powerhouse comes from Argentina. Created in 1928, the Dogo Argentino was bred for big game hunting, not fighting. Its purpose? To take down wild boars and pumas weighing over 300 pounds. Reason for the banned countries like Australia, New Zealand, and Singapore argue that if a dogo ever turned aggressive, a human would stand almost no chance of defending themselves. Supporters counter that the breed is loyal, stable, and deeply protective of family. This is a classic example of a breed being judged not by behavior, but by potential damage. 4. Fila Brasileiro. The Fila Brasileiro, or Brazilian Mastiff, may be the most misunderstood dog on this list. It is known for a trait called ojeriza, meaning an extreme distrust of strangers. Dark history. Historically, these dogs were used in colonial Brazil to track runaway slaves. That instinct to guard and distrust outsiders was intentionally bred into them. In Brazil, this trait is still part of the official breed standard, but in crowded modern cities, this level of suspicion is seen as a serious public risk. As a result, the Fila Brasileiro is banned in the UK, Israel, and Norway. 5. American Bully XL. The American Bully XL is the newest and most controversial addition to this list. In 2024, the UK banned the breed following a spike in fatal attacks. The debate. This is not an ancient breed. It's a modern designer dog meant to be muscular yet gentle. However, unregulated backyard breeding created unstable bloodlines. Instead of targeting irresponsible breeders, the law targeted appearance, height, size, and muscle mass. Thousands of responsible owners now face restrictions, mandatory muzzles, and forced surrender of dogs that have never shown aggression. 6. Wolf Dog Hybrids. A wolf dog hybrid is exactly what it sounds like: part dog, part wolf. This isn't a breed. It's a genetic wildcard. Dogs have spent 10,000 years evolving alongside humans. Wolves have not. These hybrids can behave like loyal pets one moment and wild predators the next. Because of their unpredictability, wolf dog hybrids are illegal in many US states, Finland, and Singapore. They aren't evil. They simply don't belong in suburban homes. 7. Presa Canario. The Presa Canario is a powerful livestock guardian from the Canary Islands. Its name literally means catch dog. Reputation. After several fatal attacks in the early 2000s, governments in Australia and New Zealand labeled the breed as fearless and overpowering. Without early socialization and experienced handling, a 150-pound Presa Canario can become extremely dangerous. 8. Cane Corso. An ancient Roman war dog, the Cane Corso is intelligent, loyal, and intensely protective. While not banned everywhere, it faces restrictions in parts of Germany, Switzerland, and the United States. With a bite force estimated at 700 psi, this breed requires expert handling. The problem isn't aggression, it's inexperience. Owning a Cane Corso without proper knowledge is like driving a Formula One car without training. 9. Boer Bull. Bred in South Africa to protect farms from lions and leopards, the Boer Bull is fearless and territorial. In Denmark and parts of Europe, it is restricted due to its unforgiving nature. If a Boer Bull perceives a threat, it acts immediately, leaving no room for error. These dogs need purpose, structure, and experienced leadership. 10. Akita. In Japan, the Akita is a symbol of loyalty, health, and happiness. But in countries like Singapore and Ireland, it is restricted. Akitas are famously loyal to one person, aloof with strangers, and intolerant of other animals. They may bite without growling, a trait that makes them unpredictable for inexperienced owners. Conclusion. After examining all 10 breeds in detail, their histories, behaviors, and the incidents often used to define them, one truth becomes impossible to ignore. Aggression is not a breed trait. It is shaped by environment, training, and above all, human responsibility. No dog is born dangerous. No breed comes into this world programmed for violence. When a dog is raised with structure, patience, and positive training, it doesn't matter what breed it belongs to. It can become a stable, loyal, and safe companion. But when that same dog is neglected, abused, poorly trained, or exploited by irresponsible owners, any breed can become dangerous. This is where the conversation around breed bans begins to fall apart. Breed bans focus on appearance instead of behavior. They punish responsible owners, people who train, socialize, and care for their dogs, while doing very little to stop those who are truly at fault. Irresponsible owners don't disappear when a breed is banned. They simply move on to another dog, another breed, another label. And history proves this pattern again and again. At different times, German Shepherds, Dobermans, Rottweilers, and Pit Bulls have all been called the most dangerous dogs in the world. Yet before the headlines, many of these same breeds were trusted family dogs, working dogs, and loyal companions. The breed didn't change. Public perception did. So we have to ask a difficult but honest question. What is the most dangerous animal on Earth? It has never been a dog. It has always been the human who fails to understand it. The human who chooses neglect over care, punishment over training, and fear over education. Dogs don't make choices in isolation. They reflect the environments we create for them. If we truly want safer communities, the solution isn't banning breeds. It's promoting responsible ownership. That means proper training and socialization, licensing and accountability for owners, education instead of fear-based policies. Regulating people works, punishing dogs does not. So now the question is yours. Should we ban breeds or should we regulate owners? Let us know what you think in the comments. Outro. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit the like button and subscribe for more animal documentaries. And remember, every dog deserves a chance to learn, a chance to be loved, a chance to be a good boy.